Look at your trading terminal. Look at the charts, the flashing red and green numbers, the noise, the endless stream of get-rich-quick signals. For 99% of people, this is a casino. They believe that if they just watch enough videos, click enough buttons, or follow the right guru, they can beat the system. But here's the truth that the system hides from you. You are not the player. You are the data. You are the liquidity being harvested by the machine. Most people try to override the system with raw emotion, panic, greed, or blind excitement. That is not a strategy. That is a system error. Today, we aren't talking about motivation. Motivation is a bug. It's temporary. It's a surge of electricity that fades the moment the circuit breaks. We are talking about something much more dangerous: the Buffett algorithm, a way to rewrite your financial code so that the system works for you, not the other way around. Welcome to System Override. Why do people fail? It's not because they lack intelligence. It's because their biological hardware is outdated. Evolution designed you to run from predators, not to stare at a declining stock portfolio without hyperventilating. Warren Buffett understands this better than any living human. He treats his brain like a high-performance server. He knows that in the face of market chaos, the human system tends to crash. Buffett's edge isn't that he has a crystal ball. It's that he has removed the emotional latency from his decision-making process. While the world is screaming, sell, he is scanning for value. While the world is screaming, buy, he is sitting in silence. He views a stock market crash not as a disaster, but as a system reboot, a moment where prices reset to reality. He doesn't react, he executes. He understands that the market is inherently irrational in the short term, but rational in the long term. By detaching his ego from the portfolio, he bypasses the biological trap of loss aversion that cripples every amateur investor. Let's talk about the math. The most powerful algorithm in the universe isn't a complex high-frequency trading bot. It's the law of compound interest. Buffett calls it the snowball effect. But most people fail to trigger it because they are impatient. They want the result before they build the architecture. If your financial life is built on get-rich-quick hacks, you are building your house on sand. The system will override you every time. Compounding requires a level of discipline that is alien to the modern digital generation. It requires you to be boring. It requires you to say no to 99% of opportunities so you can say yes to the 1% that truly matters. Buffett's code is simple. Find a moat. Buy quality. Hold for a decade. It's not exciting. It's not cinematic. It's just mathematically inevitable. While others are looking for the next big thing, Buffett is looking for the next permanent thing. He isn't interested in the volatility of the present. He is interested in the compounded value of the future. By focusing on intrinsic value rather than market price, he creates an unbreakable firewall against inflation and economic decay. So how do you perform an override? It starts with a mindset shift. Stop trying to beat the market and start trying to buy the business. Stop looking at your portfolio every 10 minutes. If you are checking your stocks on your phone at 3 a.m., your system is compromised. The Buffett style is about value investing. It means calculating the true cost of things, not the market's mood. It means understanding that patience is an asset class. When you stop chasing the noise, you start hearing the signal. That signal is the only thing that builds generational wealth.
To override your current programming, you must embrace the philosophy of circular competence. Know what you know, and more importantly, know what you don't know. Stay within your circle of competence and let the rest of the world chase its own tail. You don't need more motivation to succeed. You need less distraction to clear the path. You need to stop running the fear and greed script and start running the logic and long-term script. True wealth is not just about the numbers in your bank account. It's about the architecture of your decisions. Buffett doesn't just invest in companies. He invests in character, in management teams, and in business models that can survive an apocalypse. He builds systems that are designed to endure, not just to survive. To achieve this, you must cultivate the ability to think independently. When everyone is buying, be skeptical. When everyone is panicking, be greedy, but only when the value is undeniable. This requires a level of mental fortitude that cannot be taught in a weekend seminar. It is forged in the fires of experience, built on the bedrock of reading, learning, and constant evaluation. You are the architect of your own financial infrastructure. If your foundation is weak, your tower will fall. Motivation is dead. It was always a placeholder. Discipline, true, cold, calculated discipline, is the only way to rewrite your reality. The market is a machine that transfers money from the impatient to the patient. Choose which side of the transaction you want to be on. The override isn't a one-time event, it's a daily update. Every time you choose logic over impulse, you patch a vulnerability. Every time you choose long-term value over short-term gratification, you upgrade your operating system. System override is not about what you get, it's about who you become in the process. Look at the screen, the code is ready. Are you?